Pasaron 20 minutos del atentado. Tupac y Suge Knight están en el centro médico donde los médicos intentan estabilizar a Tupac. Su mayor problema es que una bala atravesó el pulmón derecho, inundando el tórax de sangre. Para vaciarlo, insertan un catéter en la piel y el músculo entre las costillas hasta la cavidad torácica.
The vast majority of thoracic trauma that occurs, that's going to take care of your problem. The blood vessels will contract, the bleeding a lot of times will stop on its own, and that's all you have to do.
They believe they had him stabilized, but apparently the level of internal bleeding was more significant than they realized.
Mientras tanto, la policía busca el auto del francotirador.
We are looking for a suspect vehicle which was described as a white Cadillac, newer model Cadillac. That's all we have on it right now. We have our crime scene analysts who's gathering evidence.
The police made so many mistakes during the investigation, it's difficult to catalog them all.
Number one error was why one of those bike patrol officers didn't stay at the scene of the shooting on Flamingo. You've got witnesses who might have taken off. You've got all these people, and then they're scrambling after the fact.
Dozens and dozens and dozens of people drove through the crime scene by the time they closed it off. It was contaminated in every way, probably totally useless.
20 minutos antes de cerrar la escena del crimen, los autos que pasaban pisaron los cartuchos caídos en el asfalto. Algunos quedaron aplastados, otros rodaron a las alcantarillas o desaparecieron.
They didn't get any fingerprints off the casings. They weren't able to get forensics on this, and the evidence in this case was just very little.
Las pruebas balísticas muestran que el agresor del Cadillac blanco disparó una bala a la puerta trasera, 5 balas a la puerta delantera del acompañante, varias a la ventanilla del acompañante y una al parabrisas.
I was dealing with the sergeant, and I was told it was a .40 caliber Glock.
We're going to continue this investigation. Hopefully, we'll come up with something that makes some sense of this unfortunate incident.
The cops were there all night long. There was one witness, Yafafullah, said that he could identify the shooter.
Yafafullah was an old friend of Tupac's, and he was riding in a car directly behind the one Tupac and Suge were in. So he was closer than anyone other than Suge.
Yafafullah, who was in the front seat with me, was staring out of the window. So he saw the Cadillac before it even approached the car.
And he told the police right off, I saw who did it. And it's stunning to think that, okay, he said that, and they didn't say, yeah, who is it? But they didn't. They said, okay, we want you to come in and make a statement. And, you know, at some point in the future, they didn't even set a time.
Demorada por la policía, la comitiva de Tupac quiere conocer el estado de su amigo.
They had us sitting out on the Vegas Strip for about 2 hours. And they just let us go. Everybody went to the hospital. So it was definitely worse than any of us could imagine. They had breathing machines on him. He was bandaged and everything.
Para detener la hemorragia interna, los médicos extirpan el pulmón dañado, hacen una incisión en el tórax, separan la caja torácica y los cirujanos acceden al área. Comprimen el pulmón con ligaduras en los vasos sanguíneos, sujetan, cortan y extraen el pulmón. Pero la hemorragia interna persiste y los médicos no encuentran su origen. Cuando regresemos, Tupac se debilita y los médicos tratan de salvarlo desesperadamente. A continuación, en famosas escenas de crimen, Tupac Shakur.